Thank you, Ransom, for that introduction and for this amazing event. And thank you to Tamim Ansari. In addition to being an enviably talented writer, Tamim knows how to grow writers. And he does so with unstinting dedication and generosity, and for that I thank you. And thank you to all of you for your attendance this evening and for your enthusiasm for the written word. I'm thrilled to be here reading from my novel Bucolic Apologia, whose narrator, Strobe Zine, is attempting to manipulate two people into murdering him. Someone who figures prominently in Strobe's narrative is Detective Vito Spector of the San Francisco Police Department, who's been tailing Strobe around town. The passage that I'm going to read consists of a flashback to a hostage crisis situation here in this city. This is from Bucolic Apologia. Official transcript of intrepid local cable news powerhouse Ingrid Willows on the scene pre-dawn hostage crisis exclusive. With shockingly pink-eyed and majorly sleep deprivation-induced, borderline hallucinatory San Francisco Police Department Detective Vito Spector. Location, downtown San Francisco. Time, date, 4:32 a.m. Thursday, December 24th, 1998. Willow. I'm live from San Francisco's financial district, standing in front of a towering parking structure whose mega sprawl of concretized, pastel color-coded levels should at this hour be as empty as an egg pinhole sucked of its contents. And yet, emptiness has been elusive this night as motorists are at this moment being held hostage inside the structure. Spector. That's correct, Ingrid. Willow. Thank you, SFPD Detective Vito Spector. As Chief Hostage Negotiator, what can you tell us? Spector, I'm a Pandora's box of stories that will make your head do cartwheels, Ingrid. Are you sure you want to go there? Willow, if you could confine your narrative to what's going on inside this parking structure, I'll greenlight that. Spector, well, Ingrid, there are about 100 motorists being held captive in there. I'm not going to prettify the situation with hollow reassurances about which I have nothing to base the hollowness on, though. Willow, what do you know about the hostage takers? Spector, luckily for me, in terms of paperwork, the hostages and the takers are the same. Willow, you mean, Spector, I do, Ingrid. The hostages are holding themselves hostage. Willow, there really are no hostage takers then? Spector, oh, they're there. I haven't been negotiating with myself, Ingrid. Willow, this line blurring between hostage and captor appears to be a novel development / phenomenon in the abduction annals. Spector, annals, Ingrid? Can you say that on TV? Willow, an evolution of sorts, perhaps. Spector, and yet, a blurred line is still a line, capable of doing what lines do best. Willow, unorthodox even. Spector, and the absence of a line doesn't exclude the possibility of its being found. Willow, a tweaking of the antiquarian hostage-taking manual. Spector, unorthodox, novel, evolved, and smart. They've obviously put some thought into this. Willow, and what do they, the hostage-takers, want? Spector, assurances. Willow, of what? Spector, they just keep saying that they want assurances. Plus, they want assurances for the assurances. Willow, are you prepared to give them? Spector, Ingrid, I'm prepared to give whatever it takes for them to let themselves go, including, Willow, including? Spector, including myself. Willow, yourself, Detective Spector? Spector, affirmative, Ingrid. Willow, as in trading places with the hostages? Spector, as in the 1983 Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd comedy film hit of the same name. Willow, if you do that, you'll become your own captor. Spector, I haven't thought it completely through, but that would appear to be the case. Willow, does that frighten you, Detective Spector? Spector, what does that mean? Frightened. You just made that word up, didn't you, Ingrid? Willow, what's your interim plan? Spector, fast food. Willow, fast food? Spectre, and a wind machine. Willow, you're exploiting a situational chink in the collective armor, aren't you, Detective Spectre? Spectre, you got it, Ingrid. They missed dinner in there. Willow, maybe they brought snacks. Spectre, if they did, they're low calorie. Our eavesdropping equipment has been picking up continuous stomach growling for the last hour. It sounds like a den of lions in there. Willow, walk me through it. Spectre, there's nothing to it really. We just called in a massive burger order at a local 24-hour chain restaurant and have a team bringing over the wind machine. Willow, where are you getting Spectre, a wind machine? It's ours. We use it for training exercises and practical jokes. Willow, and after the burgers and wind machine arrive, Spectre, we unwrap the burgers, allow a concentrated scent mass to form, and then turn the machine on. Willow, are you taking any precautionary measures? Spectre, we'll all be wearing air filtration masks. Willow, what's your estimated crack time? Spectre, they'll be filing out with their hands in the air and a sloppy lip hang of swinging Pavlovian drool before our delicious burgers even start to cool, Ingrid. Willow, and if that doesn't work, Spectre, we could always just wait them out. Willow, and let the situation self-diffuse? Spectre, there's already been an attempted defection. Willow, attempted? Spectre, someone broke from the group, jumped into his car, and burned rubber to the exit's lowered mechanical arm, where with a freaked-out eye on his rearview mirror's hyper-pissed-off captors in full-out pursuit mode, he mistakenly inserted his credit card instead of his parking ticket. Willow, I know where this is headed. Spectre, the machine spit it right out, projectile-like, hitting the poor guy between the eyes. Willow, fatality? Spectre, just knocked out cold. Willow, the hostages appear to be in good hands, Detective Spectre. Spectre, I can't congratulate myself yet, Ingrid, but I do value your observation regarding my hands. Willow, my goodness, do you smell that? Spectre, you better put one of these on. Willow, I'm starting to salivate. Spectre, here, there's still time. Willow, that was a close call. Spectre, it's burger time. Thank you.